Hello there, welcome ladies and gentlemen, Donspektor here from Donboxing. And as I said in my last Donboxing for week since HS10, well, I have another product from them, but this time from their sub-brand, I think ivipQ or something. And the oddities keep on coming, because this year also comes with a set of tips, and I'm pretty sure I didn't order this at all. This year is just random air silicon that you also get with Pennon and a few other brands. They're totally alright, and I have been using them basically since I have them, because this year, or the different colors of this, is the quintessential random air silicon tip. It's really, it's so random. It could really be from every company, and it also is relatively comfortable. So good is that. But what I actually wanted to have, and what we hopefully now unbox here, is the, it's ivipQ, sorry, I misspoke here. The ivipQ, yeah, here. Oh yeah, nice stickers on the box. That's always very trust-inducing. Yes, yes. Phoenixia with 1 DD and 6 BAs. And here says diaphragm, but in the description it says biotitanium diaphragm. I have no clue what biotitanium diaphragm is supposed to be. And the part of my scissors that I'm trying to get this open here is not really sharp, as you can see. But let's take a look inside, right? You get when you order this bad boy. So this clocks in at, I think originally it's like 200 bucks, but on sale it's like, give or take 160 bucks or something like that. That's also what I paid here. And first, this is super easy to open, literally just slides out by itself. Like to see that. Then on the inside, a fake leather case. Okay, I don't see those often, it's usually fabric. And this is also definitely on the chunky side here. Squishable. Oh, really not squishable at all. I like to see that. And let me quickly get and smell this. Yep, that smells like artificial leather, alright. Okay, zipper. Standard zippers in the Xins one, which makes sense because this is essentially the same case. Yep, check it out. That's just fake leather coated, right? This one is not. Opening the zipper. Then here reveals the cable and the IEM. And first, I think we check out the cable here. And okay, I don't think this is how it was advertised that it's supposed to come with this cable. This cable, or this type of cable, I have seen with other companies, and it's sold as super premium cable. And here you just get it with a medium priced IEM. First, this is again 2 cores, and again it is pretty damn smooth. I like to see that. So far the 3 Xins cable I have here, because my other order came with 2 cables instead of 1, strange but okay, are all on the smoother side of things. And yeah, this here is no exception to that. Let's check out the plug here. There's some texture so you can grip it, but the center is pretty smooth, so there's some improvement potential here. Strain release, short but does release strain, so that's nice to see. And then we have here 2 medium thick cores that have this like gold sparkle in between. I have no clue what this is supposed to do, but it's definitely unique looking. And then on top, the actual chin split, the splitter here fits the style here. Chin slider is again no friction whatsoever. So 3 cables of this of Xins here, only 1 has a working chin slider, but at least it looks unique and it also fits on here nicely. Cables on top, again, pretty damn smooth. I like to see those. And then on top here, you can see color-coded connectors. I like to see those. Rubberization here. Medium thick, medium. So also relatively nice start here. Let's give it a quick spring test. Very slow bouncing silicon used here. But again, very small bending radius. So this could lead to problems. But at least because this is a smooth cable that's not textured, it shouldn't in normal use case. If you're not as sensitive as me, you're probably okay. And then let's check out the actual IEM. And here, okay, this is, okay, I didn't order this, but this is the accessories basically for this. So, you get their silicon tip and the random air silicon tip here. And this is the actual IEM here. And let me already tell you why I ordered this, because while you say it's 1DD, 6BA, this is like nothing special whatsoever. Yeah, it's not, totally isn't. Also the biodynamic we are using here, not special. And even the biotitanium one, I mean, well, it's supposed to be. But of the 6 BAs, 2 are doing bass with this one. So this is a 1DD plus 2 BA bass set, with then 4 more BAs for mid and treble. And this sounded like a very interesting combination. especially considering the price point. So I ordered it, and here it is. And yeah, this is a standard semi-custom shell IEM, actually smaller than I expected. This is, I think, a 10mm dynamic in here somewhere. And the top of the shell, again, it looks pretty neat. This is like peacock feathers or something like that. Looking nice. And I see no obvious errors in terms of build here with this IEM whatsoever. The only issue I have here, the actual pressure hood here, you can see is rather big and has no protection from particles. So that could be a bit of a problem later on. Other than that, the 2-pin connector here is flush and, as you can see, really nicely integrated, but not color matched. And the actual nozzle around here is totally alright, but there's some glue residues here on this side. I'm not sure how well it's visible on the camera. Oh yeah, it is visible here. Yeah, there's some glue residues here. Otherwise, this seems to be integrated well. I see no rocking or anything. And let's quickly check out the other side if there's any obvious defects with this one. Nope. Also looks alright. Again, the big pressure hood here, that should have a mesh. And there is no glue residues with this. Oh no, there is. There is also like glue residues around the nozzle here, but a bit less on the other one. Mesh seems to be integrated well, relatively dense. And LNR indicator here, nicely colored print on here, so you should be able to see this in all lighting conditions basically. And I think that's it with the unboxing. As usual, I will be recording the first impressions after this and tell you how it is. Because so far, they have provided a graph on the product page, but you know how it is about company graphs. So let's see. Then let's quickly talk about my first impressions here. Okay, so first I put this in my ear coming from the HS10, which was an absolutely horrible experience. And I was really pleasantly surprised by what I listened to here. Everything seemed to be exactly where it should be. It wasn't too bright, it wasn't too bassy, but it still had a very nice, like really very nice bass. That's one of those cases where I put in and I'm like, oh, actually, this is nice bass. Like, it doesn't intervene with the mids too much. And yeah, it had a nice body, a nice punch. It actually also went relatively deep. And yeah, the treble, on the other hand, definitively contrasted it nicely. I would describe it just on first listening here by a bit V-shaped. It's definitely not too V-shaped. So my best guess is the mids aren't clean enough. But there was yeah, some splash on top without ever being too much. Really very enjoyable presentation overall. And also on a technical level, this seemed to be extremely detailed for the $170 I paid for it in the end. Definitively more than I expected. In my mind now at the moment where I didn't have the comparison, for instance, for the quintet, I think this actually beat the quintet, but I would need to give it an A-B comparison again to see. But yeah, really nicely enjoyable to me. And yeah, by graph, you can, I've probably thrown you the background here, you can see it measures pretty well. It is very close to what the company provided at the back. And as you can also clearly see, yeah, the only thing that it lacks is some upper treble here. There a bit more would be nice at this price point. But everything below that really very well done. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to making a review for this. Hope you enjoyed it. Questions, recommendations, criticisms, please leave a comment. Donspektor out.